Welcome to Investor Web, your go-to channel for intriguing insights. Today we delve into a fascinating topic, the evolution of luxury. Historically, luxury has been synonymous with opulence and exclusivity. It's a world where glittering diamonds, sleek high-end automobiles, and sumptuous private villas reign supreme. The traditional markers of luxury aren't just about the high price tags. They've been symbols of status, power, and a life less ordinary. From the sprawling vineyards of Tuscany to the bespoke tailors of Savile Row, luxury has been an unmistakable blend of quality and rarity. However, as the sands of time shift, so do the parameters of luxury. Today, the concept of luxury is undergoing a fascinating metamorphosis. It's no longer confined to the physical and tangible. Experiences, once considered secondary to lavish goods, now take center stage. The privilege of dining under the stars in the Sahara, or a private viewing of the Northern Lights. These are the new jewels in the crown of luxury. But there's more. The evolution is not just about what is luxurious, but how it is perceived and why it is desired. Factors like scarcity and exclusivity have always driven the allure of luxury items. Yet today, sustainability is becoming an equally important driver. As the world becomes more environmentally conscious, goods that honor the earth, from ethically sourced materials to experiences that promote ecological welfare, are becoming the new benchmarks of luxury. This shift is not merely a trend, but a transformation reflecting deeper societal changes. As global dynamics evolve economically, environmentally, and socially, the definition of luxury recalibrates. What was once a straightforward race to the most expensive, the most opulent, is now a more nuanced pursuit of what is rare, meaningful, and sustainably responsible. But what if the concept of luxury is not just about price tags or brand names? What if it's about things we take for granted today? The shift in what constitutes luxury has significant economic implications. As we delve into the evolution of luxury, it becomes clear that the transformation of certain elements into luxury items is not merely a cultural shift, but a potent economic force. Take water, for example. Once abundant, clean water is now a premium commodity in many parts of the world. As water becomes scarcer due to factors like pollution and climate change, its status elevates from a basic necessity to a luxury item. This scarcity has led to a surge in prices and spawned a burgeoning bottled water industry that caters to those who can afford the luxury of guaranteed purity. Similarly, privacy has transformed into a sought-after luxury. In our digital age, where personal information is often freely accessible or inadvertently exposed, the ability to maintain privacy is increasingly valued. Companies that offer secure data services or privacy-focused products are seeing a spike in demand, illustrating how luxury can emerge from societal concerns and the desire for exclusivity. Silence, too, has become a rare commodity in our bustling world. Urban noise pollution has made tranquility so scarce that silent retreats and noise cancellation technologies are more sought after than ever. The premium placed on silence is influencing real estate prices, with homes in quieter areas commanding higher prices, and has fostered a niche industry focused on creating silent spaces in urban environments. The economic impact of these new luxuries is profound. As consumer preferences shift, markets adapt, creating new revenue streams and altering traditional business models. Luxury now drives innovation in sectors like technology, wellness, and environmental management, pushing companies to develop unique, high-quality experiences. Moreover, the luxury market's exclusivity often means higher profit margins for businesses that can cater to these evolving tastes. As a result, investors are keenly watching these trends, recognizing the potential for significant returns in luxury-oriented ventures. As we redefine luxury, we also reshape economies. But what are these new luxuries we're talking about? Prepare to have your mind expanded as we explore 10 items that could become the luxuries of tomorrow. In a world rapidly transforming through technology and population growth, some of the most basic elements of our daily lives are shifting in value and availability. Let's take a moment to consider the future luxuries that may seem ubiquitous today, but could become rare commodities. First on our list is clean air. As urbanization intensifies and pollution levels rise, the ability to breathe fresh, clean air is no longer a given. Imagine a future where air purifiers and oxygen-rich havens are sought after by those who can afford them. Next, consider privacy. In an age where every click, every step, and every interaction is monitored or recorded, true privacy is becoming a scarce resource. The luxury of going untracked and maintaining personal spaces only accessible to oneself could be something future generations will yearn for. Silence, the third item, is already becoming a luxury. The constant hum of technology and urban noise pollution makes genuine silence a rare and precious commodity. Places that offer an escape from the noise are increasingly desirable. Time follows closely. In a fast-paced world, having the time to relax, to think, to enjoy life without the pressure of constant productivity is becoming a privilege rather than a norm. Space, both personal and environmental, is dwindling. As cities grow more crowded and homes shrink, the luxury of living in a spacious environment is more coveted than ever. Nature, as untouched and unspoiled landscapes become rarer, access to natural settings becomes a selective luxury. The chance to connect with the earth in its pure form is something that future generations might only dream of. Human connection is another potential luxury. In a digital world, where interactions are often through screens, the value of face-to-face contact and physical presence is heightened. Next, let's talk about manual craftsmanship. As automation and mass production become the standards, items crafted by human hands, with attention to detail and skill, are increasingly valued and rare. Fresh food, particularly organic and non-genetically modified, is another. As agricultural practices become more industrialized, the opportunity to enjoy fresh, clean, and naturally grown food is a luxury. Lastly, consider darkness. With urban light pollution blurring out the stars and the natural night, places that offer true darkness for stargazing and natural circadian rhythms are becoming sought-after retreats. Intrigued yet? Let's dive deeper into why these items are transitioning into luxury. You might wonder why these everyday items are becoming luxuries. Let's unravel the reasons. The transformation of everyday commodities into luxuries isn't a spontaneous phenomenon, but the result of several converging factors. One significant driver is urbanization. As more people move into cities, the demand for resources increases, but the availability of these resources doesn't always keep up. This scarcity transforms what was once common into something precious and expensive. Technological advancements also play a crucial role. As technology evolves, certain items become more sophisticated and consequently more costly to produce. These items then shift from being widely accessible to being considered luxury goods. For instance, the evolution of smartphones has turned what was once a simple communication tool into a high-end technological marvel, with the latest models being seen as status symbols. Another pivotal factor is population growth. With the world population projected to reach nearly 10 billion by the year 2050, the strain on resources becomes even more pronounced. This surge in demand can elevate the status of basic commodities to that of rare treasures, only accessible to those who can afford them. Climate change is perhaps the most alarming factor. It impacts agricultural output, water supply, and the overall availability of natural resources. As these resources become more limited, their value increases. What was once plentiful, like clean water or certain food items, may soon be seen as luxury items as their scarcity increases. These factors combined create a complex tapestry that explains why the transition from mundane to luxury is not only happening, but is likely to continue. Urbanization, technological progress, population growth, and environmental challenges are not just reshaping our world, but also redefining what constitutes a luxury. As we continue to evolve, even the simplest things could become luxuries. But how might this concept continue to change? As we look into the future, the concept of luxury might continue to surprise us. The pendulum of preference may swing from opulence to simplicity, from tangible possessions to intangible experiences. Imagine a world where the ultimate luxury isn't a diamond necklace or a gold-plated watch, but a serene walk in a pollution-free park, a heart-to-heart conversation with a loved one, or a soulful meditation session at dawn. Health and wellness might become the new status symbols, with individuals prizing organic food, personalized fitness regimes, and mental well-being over material wealth. The scarcity of clean air, water, and time could transform these basic necessities into luxuries. In the future, luxury could be about gaining back what we've lost to modernity, peace, solitude, and connection with nature. So, as we ponder the future of luxury, we invite you to consider what might be your most treasured luxury in the years to come. Remember to subscribe to Investor Web for more thought-provoking insights. Thank you for watching.